Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. A couple of quick clarifications. Number one, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a free link down below to a 4-part series that I offer on futures trading. And they're great. There's no pattern day trading rule. Lots of things to like about it. And then second, I'm trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which one are you using? Check out that link that you see on the screen. I'll also put it down below, and that'll explain all those questions. But in a nutshell, a prop firm allows you to put very little of your money at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential within the framework of things. So, like I said, if you want to learn more, just check out that link. And make sure you do use that link because that'll give you the best deal possible. The prop firm that I use is always running various promotions, and using that link will ensure you get the current promotion, whatever that is at the time of you watching this video. So you can see here, nice move up. I'm just watching right now, but we will see what happens. I will pause for now. All right, I'm thinking of building a position here on the short side because I have a well-defined stop at those highs. So I'm in there to get myself started. Now, if it wants to give me a quick move, which it did, I'll take it. So $18. Again, I wanted more than the 3 micros, but like I said, if it wanted to give me a quick move in my favor, I'm not going to turn that down. But I can always start back over again. So let's see if it wants to come up some more. Okay, in for those opening 3. Okay, so again, it wanted to just give me the quick $18, so that is why that is now at 36. So again, I'm trying to build, but at the same time, I'm not going to turn down a quick, quick move in my favor. As you saw, each of those trades lasted, I don't know, 5 seconds. And if I was walking down the street and I saw $18 sitting there, and I was like, okay, it's going to take me about 5 seconds of my day to reach down and pick that up. I'm not Bill Gates. I'm not Elon Musk. I'm not Jeff Bezos. Those people would be like, no, that would literally be a waste of my time. If I spend 5 seconds to, reach down to get that $18, I'm wasting my time. But I am not them. So for me, it's worth it. So we'll see if I can maybe try it again here if it wants to come back up here. Again, I have a well-defined stop up there. And the goal is to get more than 3, but as you saw, I was both times went right in my favor. All right, I'll pause. All right, looking to potentially make a purchase if this thing can show that it maybe wants to be strong and push up here. See if it wants to make. All right, I'm in. Take one off up there if this can continue to push up. All right, I took one off as it's putzing around. Yeah, so I have 2 left still. All right, well, and as it comes back down, I'll put my stop there and I'll move it up as it goes, but this has been a disappointing one. Still got a chance that it maybe wants to return back around, but I'm not giving this thing. So an overall loss on that one. Yeah, you saw it started to work in my favor, but then not really enough. So I'm glad I just scaled out where I did as it came back down because I can always go back to the drawing board. So overall losing trade on that one. But yeah, thought if it wanted to come up here through this congestion area, it'd make a bigger push. And it started to, but as you saw, no follow through. Maybe it goes back up there. Maybe I'm interested again. But yeah, all right. So losing trade, that one did not work out. All right, I'm thinking this thing wants to at least go down and probably test that trend line again. So I'm in. Let's see what it wants to do here. Again, I don't even need it to break that trend line, but at least test it. Why is this not showing me where my entry price was? Usually there's a blue line. Let's see what it wants to do. So I had an order there that I took off. Let's see if this thing still does want to come down here. Try that trade again up there. Got it. So took that one off. Now let's see if we can get a move down to that green line. Oh, no. Ah, did not mean to do that. So green on the trade, but, oh. I mean, I still wouldn't have been okay, but there it goes. Shoot. I think I would have been out there. But what I do need to figure out is why, usually, Trade of 8, there's a blue line that shows your average price, and I don't know where that went. All right, well, I got to pause. Got to figure that out. All right, I think I got it. I'm going to do a little test here. So if I just buy. No, it's not there. Why is it not showing up? Okay, all right, back to the drawing board. Okay, now I think I know what I did. I did not have current position clicked here. And then this is getting pretty volatile. That's let's just, yeah, we'll just do one. All right, there it is. Okay, good. We're back in business. Good, there we go. Small little win there. All right, perfect. Got that figured out. That is that was kind of driving me nuts. So as an FY, if you do want your put your order to show up there on the Trade of 8, make sure you have current position there clicked, and that'll make sure that I don't know if it's a default blue line, but mine is blue. I can't remember if I changed it to blue or not, but that's how you do it. All right, so this is going to be my last trade for the day. This thing's either going to come back down some more, or it's going to move up there, stop me out, and that'll be all she wrote. So this one could take me right on the day, but that's okay, because it's not like I was up massive green to begin with anyways, but so that green line up there is my stop. This green line right there is just to take profit for one of my contracts. I have 4 micros. So we'll see what happens. I will pause. I'm not going to, if it just decides to chop around for a little bit, no need to have you watch all of this. So I'll pause and we'll see what happens. Okay, maybe I got a chance here for that first profit target. Maybe. Never mind as it bounces back up. Okay, never mind. I'll pause. I just remember there's news at 10 o'clock. So I don't know if the market's necessarily going to care about this news, but this could be, it's looking like the market doesn't really care about the news, but that could change in a hurry. Okay, so no huge spike, at least right at 10 a.m. Okay, never mind on that, and we'll just let this play out. Like I said, this is mainly coming from the 5-minute time frame as I bring it over. Lots of upper shadows, suggesting are the sellers finally stepping in enough to create some sort of pullback here? We will have to see, or maybe all those upper shadows are just a trap designed for me, and they trap me in. We will see, but again, trying to come down. It just doesn't want to quite go down to that first profit area. All right, so now I have 3 left on the position just because this one, as you're witnessing, is just not breaking down. It still may break down, but I wanted at least just lessen the position load now to just buy one. Whoa, there we go. There is one. I'm going to move that down as we're getting some spikiness here. Okay, I have one left. Wait, I'm too long now? How am I long too? What? Okay, I made some sort of error. Somehow I'm now long too. Oh. All right, I'm all out. I don't know what I did. I must have left an order out there or something because I was short, and then all of a sudden I was long too and going underwater. Yeah. What a eventful day. A sloppy day. I mean, in my defense, I was right. So those upper shadows, they led to a nice move down here. And I wanted to still have one. I thought I was still going to have one that I could trail down with the stop. But like I said, then all of a sudden I was over here was showing red and I was long too. So it's not the platform's fault, nothing like that. Clearly I was doing something. I'm just not quite sure what had happened. So I must have left orders out there because there was that spike. But yeah, I don't know. Somehow I got long too, and I didn't want to be long too. So then I ended up taking a loss on those final ones. So this profit here was actually bigger until I took a loss on those 2 contracts that I did not mean to go long on. But yeah, what a clown fiesta. Okay, I was like, how did this day even start off? So the day actually started off fine. I was trying to build. I couldn't build any size. I kept getting those moves. And then I had that one that was just, there was nothing wrong there. It just didn't work out. It was a losing trade. Oh, that's right. And then I couldn't figure out the blue line. And then I did figure it out. And then we had that one, which, I mean, was a great trade, minus me screwing things up at the end. I mean, talk about a beautiful rollover. Now, I'm not saying that I would have sold it all at the bottom, but I'm just saying, I mean, you saw me get in, you saw me talk through it. I'm either getting trapped here or those were truly indicators that there were some sellers showing up. And again, to pat myself on the back somewhat, I was right in that sense as it did come down, but screwed things up on the mechanical side of things. But yeah, I think that's probably my cue to just call it good on the day. So yeah, I mean, I guess a little over 100, but yeah, have at me in the comment section. This was not the greatest of showings, but if anything, I hope you appreciate transparency. Do I really want to post this on YouTube? Not really, no, but I hit the record button, so on YouTube it goes. And if you've ever had one of these days, I'll try to spin this positively for my own psychology. Hey, if you've had one of these days, then you're not alone. So I'm helping you out there. You are not alone if you've ever had one of these clown fiesta days where you kind of turn a good trade into a lousy trade. So I still made money on it, but not as much as I could have because that was a nice rollover. But all right, it is what it is. And then moving into this price sounds pretty like, why would I ever sign up for that? Fair point, touche, well played. But if you at least appreciate the transparency and you're looking more about how to approach the markets, a framework to build, how I use charts to build consistency to manage risk, and just to make sure that you have the right framework of approaching the markets. Many traders do not. I started the website in 2013, so I've come across a lot of traders at this point. And a lot of people, they're doing things that do make sense in some ways, but they don't actually make sense. And those are the type of things that I'll explain here to make sure that you have the proper framework to which you can build from and find success as a trader. So if that sounds like something of interest, then get signed up. Go to claytrader.com/live, or just use a link down below, and that'll let you know when the next actual live class is so that you can get signed up for it. So thanks for watching. As always, if you appreciate these live trade videos, they're not the easiest to make. But if you appreciate them, hit that like button. And if you want to support the channel in a super free and easy way, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And again, if you want the prop firm that I'm using and you want to get the discount, then just go to claytrader.com/take profit. And that'll be the one that I'm using. That's what I recommend. And that'll give you a good deal. So everybody take care. Have a good one.